Ireland's Strongest Man 2021 is here in glorious Bangor Co.Down, and we've got 16 athletes from all 4 provinces of Ireland gathered to do 5 grueling tests of strength. This is going to be one battle royale I can't wait to see. Let's get it on. Ireland's Strongest Man 2021 brings a brand new event to the ultimate strongman world. It's the Anvil carry, but with a difference. It's a farmer's walk. They've got to grab the 2 horns, pick them up, 4 inches of girth, carry it 40 meters with a turn. Who can do it? Who's got the strongest grip? We'll soon see in event 1.
So the first event of Ireland's Strongest Man, a good crowd here today.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing, David. It's going to be absolutely electric in that arena when the guys are ready to compete. We're in our 21st year of this great competition for the Finn McCool Trophy, and more importantly, we've got Pau Dwyer has returned. Hopefully try and win that record-breaking 5th title. Question is, with this lineup, can he do it?
Well, there seems to be a few new names here today and some old ones as well. Darren Simpson, what can you tell me about him?
Well, he's a new package on the block. He's a local, so a lot of the crowd here are going to really get behind Darren Simpson.
And of course, they're all going to be gunning for this man who's won the title no less than 4 times, Pau Dwyer.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one, especially this first event, because grip is not his strength.
So it's a new event, Glenn. Is it difficult for the athletes to train for something like this? It looks very awkward.
Yeah, I mean, farmer's walk they do train for, but the difference with this one, it's a 4-inch girth of a horn that they've got to grab. That's where their handle is. They're actually grabbing the horn of the anvil. So it's going to be very, very difficult. 100 pound each in each hand, holding on to 4 inches. It's going to be unbelievable.
Yep, look at that. Pau Dwyer getting off to an early start there. Very hunched over. It looks a bit awkward, Glenn.
Yeah, he's really going for speed here because obviously his grip isn't great, so he's using his fast leg. Oh, well, there you go.
He's dropped early, as did Darren Simpson.
Oh, but look at this guy go. There's that.
Carl McGowan.
That's awesome stuff from Carl McGowan.
Oh, what a time.
The Derry guy has really produced the goods in that one.
That's going to take some beating, isn't it? That's a fantastic result for him. 40 metres he carried it in, what, just under 23 seconds?
Yeah, fantastic. The only guy in that lineup to finish it. Just goes to show how difficult this event is.
Pau Dwyer, 24.45 metres. You could see how awkward he looked. He was just getting lower and lower there. But it's Carl McGowan who sets the marker.
But he'll put it behind him now, and he will go in lane 1.
So then, second heat up, Carl McGowan already set a good time. What can these guys do? Matthew McKeegan, he's a great competitor at Ireland's Strongest Man.
He's finished podium set a couple of times now, and you know, he's been the bridesmaid, not the bride, and I think he really wants to win this title.
This man, one of the veterans, Gavin Redmond, been around a long time.
Yeah, been around a long time. Vegetarian, which is ironic, really, for a strong man. You think he eats lots of meat, but you know, he's not. He doesn't like meat at all, and but he's super strong, you know.
Yeah, Cillein Groom, a youngster, but I think there's big hopes for him in the future.
Yeah, he's been the new hope for a strong man in the last couple of years. He's coming through the ranks, and he's definitely one to watch.
Blaine Donovan, big man, Glenn.
This is my favourite for this event. I can't see anybody beating Blaine. From what I've seen in the heats and getting ready for this final to qualify, his grip is absolutely phenomenal. He's the tallest guy in the competition. He's got massive mitts, and this is totally built for him.
Well, let's see what happens. So the athletes getting set then, heat 2 of the Anvil curry. Blaine Donovan on the right there gets off to almost running. Very, very fast start indeed from him.
Upright, doesn't look like he's in pain. He's comfortable on the turn.
Matthew McKeegan matching him though, Glenn. I think Blaine Donovan just moving into the lead. Oh my word.
Listen, fair play to Matthew McKeegan with his shorter legs, but listen, you're not going to beat this guy. Will have an extra quarter stride on you with his height at 6'7", and Blaine just proved that, you know, he's possibly one of the guys to beat in this competition.
Just under 17 seconds. That was a phenomenal time by Blaine Donovan. And as you said, Glenn, a great performance by Matthew McKeegan. He dropped at 38 metres. Good performance from him.
Blaine Deadly Donovan.
So the next 4 athletes out. Jack Harkin, new kid on the block for Ireland's Strongest Man, Glenn.
Yeah, he is, and you know, he seems to be a big lad, very, very strong indeed. So, you know, I'm looking to see how he can perform in this event.
Big Red, David Jones, one of your favourites, I think.
Yeah, he's been nipping and tucking to be top 3 for quite a while now, and he definitely has the tools to do real damage in this competition.
This guy looks like a real strong man. Peter Bremner, I've not seen him before, Glenn.
Mate, he is the real deal. He's a super strong guy. He's actually won London's Strongest Man, and he holds the Irish record in the deadlift, you know, so he is a complete package, and probably Paradois' real fear for this contest today.
And Mark Burke, of course, the athlete in lane 4.
Yeah, Mark, very strong lad, was there last year, and our Tyrone guy can really perform when he is
So the
back
time,
against the wall.
sorry Glenn, time 16 seconds, 16.34 seconds to beat, and look at them go. Mark Burke, first to turn, he's absolutely ripping it.
Wow, look at the County Tyrone guy go.
Look at Peter Bremner in the background, catching up fast.
Yeah, I mean, he's not the tallest guy in the competition, but his short legs can move very, very fast.
What a fantastic heat. Mark Burke, just over 18 seconds there, Glenn.
Yeah, unbelievable, and super strong grip. You know, he doesn't look like he have the biggest hands either, but you know, it's not how big the dog is, it's the fight in the dog, and he definitely can perform.
Man Burke takes it. Look at that.
So next quartet up in the Anvil carry. Look at the size of them. Dean Kennedy, top chef, Glenn.
Top chef indeed he is. We call him the pocket rocket of Wexford, and this guy can really, really do an unbelievable competition when he puts his mind to it.
Nicky.
Wexford's Nicky Whelan, he's been around as long as I can remember.
Yeah, the Warrior Whelan's great to be back, you know, and he's got super grip, and I really fancy him in this heat.
From County Sligo, Ivan Allen.
Another Ireland's Strongest Man veteran, Ivan the Engine.
Yeah, the Sligo man, he's really, really, really strong. He's been a UK finalist on several occasions, podium placer, and he'd be one to watch.
Jamie McNamara then, has he competed before? I think he was here last year.
Yeah, he was, yeah. And he's big, he's tall, David. You'd think he'd do very well in this event.
So the whistle's off. McNamara off to a pretty decent start, but it's Nicky Whelan in lane 2, Glenn, who's taking the lead.
Yeah, he looks really comfortable, the Warrior from Wexford, as he makes the turn.
Dean Kennedy's dropped. Nicky Whelan going to finish the 40 metres.
Will he do it? Oh! So close, he just dropped it just before the line. That will be so disappointing for Nicky, because his speed was absolutely electric in that one. Second in that heat, Jamie McNamara, what a performance, 23 metres.
About a centimetre short. Listen, he was flying, wasn't he? He was flying, yeah.
Blaine, congratulations, perfect start for you.
Yeah, thanks. I think it's a fairly unique event, Anvil Farmers Walk, so no one knew who was going to do well in that one, so I'm glad to get the win in that, yeah.
It's a new event, especially to Ireland's Strongest Man. How did you train for it?
I got an old Anvil off a guy, but the Anvil was about 70 kilos, so I just picked it up and practiced reps with it, so I seemed to have done the job today.
So 4 events to go. How do you think you're going to end up at the end of the day?
Only time will tell, but sure, look, we'll put the shoulder to the wheel and do as best we can.
Well, his best was certainly good enough as Blaine Donovan pips Mark Burke into first place by nearly 2 seconds, Peter Bremner in third, but the big surprise, Paradois 8th place, just 24.45 metres.